All right, if you're a student and you're feeling that weight of academic pressure, of failure, of just being totally overwhelmed, this is for you. We're going to talk about how to take all that pain and turn it into your greatest source of power. Let's get right into it.
But first, before we dive in, I need you to ask yourself this question and be really honest. Are you actually living right now, or are you just existing, just going through the motions? This isn't just about school. It's about building a life that you actually feel is worth living.
So the first step? It's probably the hardest one. It's about holding up a mirror and being brutally honest with yourself about the gap between the life you want and the one you're actually living.
And look at this. This right here shows that massive gap, doesn't it? On one side, you have your dreams, freedom, success, happiness. But then look at the other side. Those are the daily habits, the endless scrolling, the excuses, being terrified of failure, just waiting for some magic fix. We have got to close that gap.
Because here's the thing, the clock is always ticking. This isn't a practice run. You don't get a do-over. Every single moment you waste on distractions or excuses, that's a piece of your one and only life that you will never, ever get back. The urgency is real.
So, where do we even begin? We start by changing our entire philosophy. We have to stop seeing challenges, like a bad grade or a tough class, as something blocking our path. Instead, we have to see them for what they really are. They are the path.
You know, the biggest enemy for any student, it's the comfort zone. It feels so good, so safe, so relaxing, but it's a trap. It's where your dreams go to die, because nothing, absolutely nothing, ever grows in comfort. Everything you want is waiting for you just on the other side of it.
This means you've got to change how you see failure. Completely. Stop being afraid of it. Welcome it. A failed test isn't some final judgment on who you are. It's just data. It's a lesson. Every single person you admire failed their way to the top. They just learned how to fail forward.
So how do you actually do that? Well, it's pretty much a three-step process. First, just accept what happened. No excuses, no blaming. Own it. Second, take that sting of disappointment and use it. Let it make you hungry. Let it be your fuel. And third, and this is key, you have to take another small risk. You have to act again. Start studying for the next one. Just begin again.
And in all of this, it leads us to the real battlefield. Because the most important fight you will ever have isn't with a professor or a tough subject. Nope. It's the one that happens inside your own mind every single day.
Think of it like this. Every morning, two wolves wake up inside of you. One of them is lazy. It says, I'm tired, it wants comfort, it's cool with being average. The other one? It's ambitious, it's hungry, it's brave, and it just keeps going. And the one that wins? It's simply the one you feed. So which one are you feeding today? So the whole game is about consciously choosing to feed the right wolf. And this tracker, this is a powerful way to do it. Just start a note on your phone. Every time you make that hard choice, reading instead of scrolling or studying when you really don't feel like it, just write it down. You're building a new identity, one small win at a time. And look, forget about waiting for motivation to show up. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. Discipline, on the other hand, is a skill. It's a muscle. The more you use it, the more you do the hard things, even when you don't want to, the stronger it gets. Eventually, doing what's hard just becomes who you are. Okay, so having the right mindset is huge, absolutely critical. But guess what? It's totally useless if you don't act on it. So let's talk about the practical things you can do, like right now, to make all this a reality.
I'll do it later. Come on, let's be real. That's probably the biggest and most destructive lie we tell ourselves, isn't it? Because later almost always turns into never. That one little phrase kills more dreams than anything else. Okay, so here's a super simple but powerful rule to kill that procrastination habit. It's the 10-minute action rule. You give yourself 10 minutes to think about something. That's it. When the timer goes off, you act. You just start. See, overthinking is what creates fear. Action is what builds momentum.
You want to break that endless scrolling habit? Here's the secret. Don't just stop doing it. You have to replace it with something better. Try this. Commit to these 3 things every day. Instead of losing an hour to your phone, you could gain actual knowledge and move one real step closer to your goals.
You know, how you start your day is pretty much how you live your day. Win the morning, and you put yourself in a position to win the whole day. This isn't just a list of things to do. It's a statement. It's you, first thing in the morning, deciding which wolf is going to be in charge today.
And what does all this add up to?
It leads to one final and honestly the most empowering truth of all. You're not just some passenger in your own life. You are the artist. You're holding the brush.
Listen to me. If you don't like your habits, you can change them. If you don't like your results, you can create new ones. You are not a tree. You are not stuck. You have the power to move, to change, to completely rebuild yourself. And you can start this very second.
Now, this next part might sound a little harsh at first, but stick with me because it's actually the most freeing idea you'll ever hear. Nobody really cares about your problems. And that is your superpower. It means you're free. You're free to try and fail and look like a fool and get back up and try again without needing anyone's permission.
So we're back where we started. That clock, it's still ticking. Your life is a blank canvas. Your time is the paint. And all that pain, all the struggles, all the failures, those are just the colors you get to use to create something amazing. So the only question left is, what are you going to create?